What the fuck is that? Give me a second. fucking. Come on, man. Oh, yeah. Face. So, I mean, seeing off my face, time to get on the game. Thank you. Thank you, Josh. Thank you, George. Thank you for coming. Okay. Guess we're back at it again. I get you. I just reached. I look like I just reached. I'm fucking 50. Are you playing? Don't play. It's not nice. I have beautiful eyes. Thank you so much. I have a spirit. Good woman. Wow, you love this. You got you screen and I would appreciate that. It would help me out a lot. Um, that's so sweet. I do not know how to pronounce your name. That is so sweet. I'm really a good one. I have a good heart. I'm a good wife. I'm very faithful. I just don't have a husband. The only husband I ever had was really, really bad to me. And so I've been afraid to try that on again. So yeah. I'm really sad today. Really sad. So if anybody's got any words of encouragement or any ideas how to lift me the fuck up out of this damn depression, I would greatly appreciate it. Because I don't even know if sad is the word. I am doing my very, very best not to cry. However, I've been thinking about it all day long. Hey guys, can you do me a favor and share my live? I would greatly appreciate it. Please, I've been sick and I haven't been able to broadcast. Thank you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I haven't been able to broadcast because I've been sick. I had cancer. And I'm beating it. I'm winning. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. But I have been sick for quite some time. But thank the Lord, I'm beating the cancer and I'm getting back to normal. So hopefully I'll be able to continue life as normal. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you for joining my life. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you all so very, very much. I hate to be so honest, but I'm a recluse. I have no living family and I have no friends. I was in a very, very, very bad relationship for a very long time with a very abusive man. And it's left me kind of tainted and afraid to be involved with the world. Yeah. Also leaves me very lonely and very sad. I have to fight it every day. Fighting depression or anxiety. I hate turning my cameras on because I'm extremely self-conscious. What's that, baby? Hello, princess. Hello, baby. Thank you, guys. I'm trying to make it. I'm trying not to cry. I've been trying not to cry for 2 days now. I've been trying to suck it up and be a big girl. Big girl. But sometimes it's easier than others. But I've been doing a pretty good job. I haven't let a teardrop yet. I'm going to try and make through this day without letting one fall. But if any of you guys have a heart out there, I could just share you some prayers. And I'm very tired of being by myself. It's so crazy. After you've been beaten for so long, doesn't matter how strong you are. It breaks you down. And you lose your self-confidence. You lose who you are. And my first husband, my only husband, beat me so bad in my face It caused a very traumatic brain injury, and I had complete and total amnesia for 4 years. I spent 4 years going through therapy, trying to remember who I was. And just to find out my parents are dead and my big brother's dead too. And nobody was looking for me because they were all gone. And my memory's coming back a whole lot now. I'm hearing a lot of things from my childhood and my earlier teens and things like that. And it's a lot. It's so overwhelming. Because I basically lost everything I had. I mean, everything, my pictures, all my childhood memories, everything my mom and my dad ever gave me. I have absolutely nothing to remember than mine. They moved really fast. Because my memories like got a jolt in the last couple of weeks, and I remember a whole bunch of stuff that I really wish I had. I don't know if anybody's ever been in an abusive relationship, but my husband was the textbook um, narcissist. Um, I didn't even know what a narcissist was until about a year ago. But my husband was a textbook narcissist. He was an alcoholic. He was a meth head. Um, he was a woman beater. Uh, he was a cheater. Uh, uh, he only worked long enough to get high. Everything that was wrong was my fault, no matter what it was. Uh, I mean, I'm really grateful, and I'm really thankful that the Lord got me out of it, because He almost killed me on several occasions. Yeah. Like I said, I'm really grateful to be alive, because I could have died multiple times. Um, I know God wants me to tell my story, so I can help other women overcome the things that I went through. Oh God. But like I said, I'm still remembering, and unfortunately, just because I remember it doesn't mean I can talk about it yet. So I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best to I don't know what to call it, not Carmen, not car, compartmentalize it, but I'm trying to remember it, and as I remember it, unfortunately, I have to relive it, and yeah, and then I have to experience the emotion and the trauma all over again. And unfortunately, I've been diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder complex. Post-traumatic stress disorder, which is crazy because almost as soon as you remember something, you block it the fuck out because it's traumatizing. And I'm doing my best to keep notes. So I can remember. And I'm doing the Lord because I did ask God a long time ago. I'm not doing this section. I did ask the Lord because I'm not a Bible thumper, but I am very spiritual. And I do believe in something higher. I am 3 breeds of Indian. Lakota, Cherokee, and Choctaw. And then I've been to African. So I'm very spiritual. Like I say, I'm not a Bible thumper. I do believe in something higher. And I've begged the Lord to help me. No, wait. When I was younger, I asked the Lord, me and my cocky self, my big mouth. I said, Lord, I love you, and I'm a really strong woman for you. I dedicate my life to you. And you can put me through a whole lot of extra stuff and make me be stronger and prove how strong I am for you. So I can help some other people. Right? Which is my goal at the time. And really, it's still my goal. But at this point in my life, I'm doing damn fucking good. And to help myself. I have no support system. I have no friends. I have no family. I'm very isolated. And, yeah, anyway, in the truck. It's sad. I came from a really big family. And I was the baby. And, I wouldn't necessarily say I was catered to, but I wouldn't necessarily say that I wasn't. I was damn close to being fucking spoiled. And then, I got amnesia because of the traumatic brain injury. And when I started remembering my family, and I started searching for them, and I realized they were all dead. And it's hard. It's really hard. Because then I called my mom a lot, because she was my best friend. And when I called my mom, they would talk about, bullshit, dishes, laundry, whatever talking about. And I would love to go see my daddy on Sunday and watch a football game. My daddy was really my brother. He was old enough to be my uncle. He spoiled the shit out of me. Like that. And I used to know I was loved. And I didn't have a doubt. I didn't doubt, what I'm saying, that my people loved me. And it's really sad. It just really sucks to know I spent the last 4 years going through every type of fucking therapy I could go through. And I had to remember a whole lot of traumatic events before I could get to anything good. And I finally got to the good memories. My mom. But I'm trying to be a grown woman, I'm trying to be an adult about it. Never my last. Trying to be an adult about it. But this isn't always work. It's happening. And I'm a daddy girl. always to the daddy. So my daddy is dead too. It just really sucks. I spent 4 years trying to remember who I am. No, please. I don't know how many. So yeah. And I can't really block it out. I can't really block them out because I spent so long trying to remember them. Yeah. So yeah, I just have to. I get find a way to go. I want some weed really bad. Just trying to talk to anybody to get me some weed somewhere anywhere. Yeah. No drink. And I got it. Yeah. I'm just going through it, guys. I'm sorry. I've been holding it for days. And days. Yeah. And, I just had these high hopes. I'm not taking off my clothes. I just had these high hopes that when my memory came back, you know what I'm saying, that there would be at least a few people out there. I don't know what I told my other lash. Fuck. I was hoping there would at least be, a couple of people out there. That cared enough about me that they were looking for me as hard as I was looking for them. You know? I mean, the truth hurts, right? I don't have a boyfriend. And so, yeah. It's just fucking with me, you know what I'm saying? Everybody I ever loved. And everybody I have loved me is gone. And I'm really all by myself. Recovering from amnesia. I didn't start really getting my memory back until August, September of last year. And I got my memory back just in time to find out I had breast cancer. And they had to remove my right breast, emergency surgery. So I had a mastectomy. I had to go through chemo. And they actually told me I either A, am completely cured, because one test says I'm completely cured, the cancer's not gone, or B, is metastasized and I have stage 4 bone cancer. So, I say it like this because I take care of me. I don't have anybody to take care of me for me to go to chemo. I can't afford to work. I'm too sick to work when I go to chemo. And I can't afford to pay my bills. because I can't work and go to chemo. So I opted out of the chemo. So it's a good possibility. And that I really do have stage 4 bone cancer. And I went on a test. You know what I'm saying? I feel a little bit better than I did. But some days I'm pretty tired. Hey guys, thank you so much. I'm still pretty tired a lot. I'm not making 100% good decisions. Because I still have some brain damage, obviously. I was diagnosed with fight or flight. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of fight or flight or not before. But some fucked up shit. It is where your brain has been traumatized to a degree, and that it automatically senses danger when you make the correct decision. And it will force your brain into making the opposite decision, and you will automatically do the wrong fucking thing. Because your brain thinks if you fight back, that you will be beaten. And there's some shit. No, I think so. You could give me some money though. Want to send me some gifts? That'd be nice. I could use those. Want to send me some gifts? Yeah. If you want me to like you, give me some money. Buy me some presents. That's the only way. So yeah, I just had a hard couple of days. Yeah. It's one thing to feel unloved, feel alone, and to think you don't have a support system. You know what I'm saying? But it is a completely different experience when you know without a shadow of doubt that there is not one single person on the face of this planet that gives a shit if you live or die. That. That. Yeah, that is the. Especially when you grow up spoiled like that. Because my daddy did go way out of his way to let me know that he loved me, and so did my mom. Not on every occasion, but on more than one. And I went from making about $200,000 a year to making about $2,000 a year in real life. Seriously. So my career is shot. I can't go back to what I was doing. So I used to drive a semi over the road. Definitely can't do that anymore. I got hit by a truck, so I can't even fucking sit in the same position very long. I don't have a license like that anymore anyway. You might see what I did with my fucking, what's this shit called? Idol. And, what was I talking about? And, my marriage was such a horrible marriage. I was raised to be a subservient wife. And, pretty much obey my husband's, I wouldn't necessarily commands, but, you know, I was raised to respect my husband and, yeah, be a subservient wife. That worked out real well. I got beat because he had a temper. I got called every single name in the book. And I'll be honest with you guys, I will not lie. I do personally believe that the physical scars will heal a whole damn lot faster than the emotions. Because it has been 11 years since I lived in the home with him. And I am still having to teach myself how to love myself again, which is not easy. I used to have plenty of confidence in a lot of things, you know. I'm a smart woman. I always considered myself smart. I got high honors in school. I was always in honor classes. Always on the honor roll. Always the first one to get a raise at work. All that good shit. But, yeah. After being with him, I think he cussed me for every single thing in the book. He didn't like the way I dressed. He didn't like my size. He didn't like the colors I liked. He didn't like the music I liked. He didn't like the TV shows I liked. He was the king of the castle. And I was raised, my mother was Jehovah's Witness, my father was an atheist, but they didn't live in the same home. is basically raised a Jehovah's Witness. Um, and like I say, you submit to your husband because that's just part of the religion. And so I submitted to too much for too long until, by the grace of God, because I didn't believe in divorce, and the Lord being as great as He is, showed me a passage in the Bible where it's quite okay to leave your husband if he treats you badly, right? Not just infidelity, but if he puts his hands on you, you are allowed to leave him as well. Being a submissive wife, couldn't bring myself to leave him. So I asked the Lord to take him away. And He did. Um, he left me after 11 years with 2 children, small children, for some bar whore. And I I put him through school. I fixed his credit. I straightened out his child support so he would not go to jail. I made for sure had a successful career with a great company. He had a nice truck. Good credit. And everything he needed. That he didn't have before to succeed in life. The business we ran together, he continued to run on his own, and he forced me out. He left me with our 2 daughters that he never checked on. He never called to see if they were okay. He never sent a dime of child support. And he never came to a birthday, Christmas, school affair. He never even called to see how they were doing. These are both of our children, not just mine. Now you cannot see my boobs. If you want me to like you, give me some money and buy me some presents, you filthy bastards. Yeah. Even though he was ordered to pay child support, he quit his job every time they took child support from his check. And because I couldn't do what I used to do anymore. And because one of my children was under 5 and in preschool. And my parents were dead and I had no hope. I called him and asked him for milk. And I called him and asked him for milk. No. I called him and asked him for a jug of milk if I could have money for a jug of milk. Because he was definitely not paying any child support. Or doing anything else. And to help me provide for our children. So he called DC up on me. And he made a bunch of lies. And told him I couldn't take care of myself. I couldn't take care of my children. I was on drugs. And I had mental health problems. Which I do. I have multiple personalities. It's called dissociative identity disorder. I've had it as long as I can fucking remember. Since I was like 3. I was molested repetitively by my uncle as a toddler. Yeah. And it caused some psychological damage, which I most of the time can take care of. Most of the time it doesn't affect me too badly. Except for when something traumatic happens. And I disassociate. Which combined with the brain injury that I suffered from the strangulation, it caused me not only to disconnect, but to have severe amnesia. Severe amnesia. Memory loss. Severe. So, it wouldn't stop calling the Department of Children and Families until they removed my children from my home. Not because I was on drugs or anything, and that's what the lady said. It's not because you're on drugs or anything, because they made me take a lot of drug tests to prove I wasn't a drug addict. But because there were so many calls on the caseworker's desk every morning, her supervisor demanded to remove my children from my home. And forced me to do a case plan. Which was illegal. Forced me to do a case plan. Twice. And at the end of my second case plan, the judge said it doesn't matter what I do. Who ain't gonna give me my kids back? So I'm a mom. I've always been a mom. I moved out of my mom's house when I was like 20. And I got pregnant and became a wife and a mother. I mean, that's really all I knew. All I really wanted to know. And they took my children. And I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't being the perfect mother. Because I couldn't. I was doing the very best I could with the little bit of brain I had to work on. Because I have severe brain damage. I'm not gonna lie. Anyway. So, yeah. Uh, I took my children and put them in GCF custody. And I called my ex-husband and I begged him. I said they've separated our children. And they won't give them back. So I jumped through these hoops. One of them is with his family, and the other one's in a group home. They put my teenager in a group home for wayward children, and they put my 9-year-old with the family, and told her she would see us soon. And it was like 6 months later before she finally got to see her sister. And almost a year before I got to see her. But I begged my ex-husband, please go get my children, our children, out of foster care and group. He drove us a truck at the time. And he told me no. He said no. He didn't have time to raise children. He had to work. And he left our children in GCF custody. And refused to do anything to visit or communicate or have anything to do with it. Even though he was the one that called to have them removed. Because he didn't want to pay. So. Mm-hmm. After almost 2 full years, you guys see what I did last night? I just snapshot. Anybody? I saw my face. After 2 full years of me fighting, fighting, I took every psychological evaluation. I took every fucking drug test. I even got high so I could get into a rehab because they thought I would do well in rehab. But I couldn't get in because I don't do drugs. Um, so, yeah. I got really high. And I went to the rehab just to find out it wasn't. Uh, uh, After fighting for my little girls for 2.5 years, and every parenting class, every drug test, it's like every mental health evaluation. I provided for them at my house, just for the return, and I provided for them while they were in someone else's custody. TCF automatically, immediately. Cut my visits to my children down to once every 2 months, sometimes a week. So we would get used to not having to. After 2.5 years of fighting, my oldest was 16 and my youngest was 9. And they told my ex-husband if our children were to be adopted, that he would have to pay child support. And so he let my 16-year-old stay in foster care and be adopted because it wasn't that much more child support. And took my 9-year-old and took custody of her like he could have done in the beginning. Instead of trying to make up for his mistakes, he completely isolated her from her mother and her sister. And he told her mother didn't love her anymore. My 9-year-old turned 18 a couple weeks ago, last month. My 16-year-old turned 26. I don't know who they are. I don't know why. But there isn't a day that goes by. I don't miss them. I'm not gonna lie. For a long time, I didn't think about them at all. Because, like I said, I had amnesia. And the wonderful thing about PTSD and dissociative identity disorder, if it hurts real bad, you will block it the fuck out. For several years, all, and I do mean all, memories of my children were blocked out. I couldn't remember anything. I couldn't remember anything about myself either. I wasn't a person. But it's to the Lord and His mercy and His loving kindness. I have remembered a whole lot about myself and my life and the people I love. Recently. I'm a good mother. I love my children. I've always put them first. Their feelings, their needs, their fears, their hopes, their dreams. Their wants and my wants, obviously. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm probably going to have to get a private eye to find them. It's probably going to take a lot of money for therapy. When we do find each other. You might see what I do with that fucking thing. I just, Because you don't know me anymore. And I'm 100% sure they've been brainwashed just as badly as I have. You know? And no children. And I'm sure they're foster parents. My father told them whatever was necessary to stop hoping I would come back. So that's what I think. I think they just told them whatever was necessary to tell them for them to give up hope that I would. And they're grown now. And like I say, they may not even want to see me. I mean, like I say, I'm pretty sure they've been brainwashed for a long time. I don't even know any fucking thing that's real about it. But, like I said, I'm a mother. And a fucking damn good one. I have a lot of faith in the Lord. I don't have amnesia like I did. And I can't work them out anymore. Not that I ever really wanted to. It was just a defense mechanism to begin with. But my brain is finally remembering enough traumatic events. And that some good things were recalled in the process. My mom, my daddy, my dog, my brother, and my children are truly the only things I've ever given a fuck about. Truly. Truly. My mom, my daddy, and my dog are all dead. It's been for a while. And I've been thinking about it a lot. A lot. A lot. And I was thinking, I'm 48 years old. I am 48 years old. And there isn't one single day that goes by that I don't miss my mom. Not one day. My mom didn't always get along with me. I didn't always agree with her. And we fought a fucking lot. But she's still my mother. She's the only one I have. And I cherish her just the same. And I've been telling myself that maybe they were better off without me. You know what I'm saying? I said that for a long, long time. Maybe they were better off without me. But God is wonderful. And I met a young woman who was taken from her mother. About the same age my children were taken from me. And she just reached her early 20s. And decided her whole life that she was going to find her mother. So, this is what I'm deciding. Okay, because I have really given up on life. Fuck it, I don't know who the fuck I am. Now I fucking take care of myself. My PTSD was so fucking bad. I was blocking shit out as soon as it was happening. So, what happened today, I would completely fucking forget tomorrow. Sometimes it was so bad, it would happen that morning, and by the end of the day, I would forget what the fuck happened. For real. What's I say? But, thanks to the Lord. The majority of those symptoms are gone. And the majority of the symptoms are gone. Like I said, I think I got my core back the other day. You might know what a core is? It's that part of your body that helps determine what kind of person you're going to be for the rest of your life. And I'm not exactly for sure what happened. Oh, that's that multiple personalities. And that's what happened. Something triggered something. Something triggered something. Damn, I'm tired of shit. Something happened that triggered something in my brain. And that summoned the guardian personality out. I don't know if any of you know anything about dissociative identity disorder, or what they call multiple personality disorders. But there's originally two personalities. The one that's been abused, and the one that takes over. It protects you from the abuse, or stop the abuse, or help you cope with the abuse. I developed multiple personalities at 3. The person living inside of me, and that was invented to protect me from the abuse, Miss Barbara. Apparently, she checked the fuck out when the amnesia happened. But thanks to a series of, I would say, fortunate events, something happened. To either trigger her awareness. I can't fix my motherfucking eyebrow. Either to trigger her awareness, or to summon her to take control. That's all I can think about. That's all I can explain it. So in the last few days, I'm fucking sick of these eyebrows. I have experienced a personality shift. And I am quite aware of it. Because normally, when you have multiple personalities, like I do, each personality is invented for a certain purpose. Well, guys, is how I don't fucking deal these damn eyebrows today. But I have had absolutely nothing but trouble since I fucking started this one. Okay. So anyway, when you have multiple personalities, normally a personality is invented because the host personality cannot handle the trauma of what is going on. It's normally abuse, and normally a severe amount of abuse is what causes a personality flip in the first place. Well, something happened, and like I said, I don't know if it was something that scared me and pulled me in, or if it was just several things that happened that Barbara would have automatically handled, no matter what. Whether Barbara was afraid or not, it would just been something that Barbara would have handled. And I think that's what's happened. I think that's what happened. I think several things happened in a row that Barbara would have automatically handled for Rapid, period. And so the Guardian personality came out, and Barbara is back in control of my body, which I've been Barbara most of my life since I was like 3. I didn't have another severe. I used to change personalities a lot when I was a teenager, but I pretty much did it on purpose. You know what I'm saying? I knew I had multiple personalities, and it was kind of fun. You know what I'm saying? Flip back and forth. But that last personality flip was not on purpose. It was not fun. I could not make it stop. I have no idea how it happened in the first place. From what I understand, it was from more than just a traumatic event. I had blunt force trauma to my head, and yeah, it caused a severe amount of trauma. So, we're gonna try something lighter for this. Anyway, so all this time I've been with amnesia, completely unaware that I had multiple personalities. When my memory comes back, oh yeah, I definitely have multiple personalities. And And the guardian or the protector is a dangerous one. Because to be honest, I'm not gonna lie, Barbara's pretty fucking dangerous. But there's another personality inside of me that Barbara's afraid of. So we don't play like that. But anyway, uh, for the last few days, Barbara has been reacquainting herself with this body because obviously it's hers first. And she's been handling things pretty much the way she would handle things so far. And I do believe she's here to stay. Because it's been sad for a really long time. And like I said, she was invented as a protector and a guardian. She's supposed to be in the best form of me possible. Anything Rabbit cannot do, Barbara can do it with great ease. She's just fucking badass. That's the way I am too. She's a warrior. She's smart. She's brave. She can do anything a man can do better. Oh, yeah. She's a warrior. She's incredibly smart. She has a lot of supernatural powers. I mean, I invented her when I was 3, right? With the help of the Lord. I was being molested a lot. My stepdad and my uncle. My sister was selling me for candy money to my uncle at 3. And my mom was leaving her drunk boyfriend and bed alone with me while he was shit-faced. So he could follow me at will. So anyway, my sister, despite being jealous that she was no longer the baby in the family, she was also quite, let's see what the correct word is. She was also quite, let's see, what's a good word? She was also quite, displeased with the fact and that my uncle, who had been molesting her for candy money, was now more interested in molesting me. And when she took me to my uncle's house for him to put his hands in my panties for her candy money, I completely flipped. And I cried, I threw a fit. My sister already hated me because she was 6 years older than me. And so far, she had been the only girl. But when I was born, she was no longer a baby. Or the only girl. And so, my mom worked a lot. And I had several big brothers who lived at home. And they were always gone. And so my mom left me with my sister, who was 6 years older than me. So I was 3 and she was 9. And I'm pretty sure my uncle had it most. What? Because she had her little routine of going to my uncle's house. And he was off work, and my mom was at work. And they spent their little quality time together. When I panicked, I wouldn't let my uncle touch me where he wanted to touch me. My sister shoved me in the closet. Let my uncle continue to do what he wanted to do with her for her candy money. And on the way home, she dragged me home by my hair. And she said that she was going to beat my ass and give me a reason to cry. And if I were to ever, and tell my mom what happened, and that she would call me a liar, and then she would kill me. So, between my sister trying to kill me, which she did almost every day, because my uncle really wanted to touch me, and I was not having that shit. Every time she took me over there, I screamed. And so she started leaving me at home in the closet. When she went there. And when my mom went to babysit me, and she would take me to her friend's house and shit like that with her. She would do fucked up shit to me, like tie my shoestrings together, walk me in the road, and make me fall and bust my face. And tell me she hoped I got hit by a car. She would hold my head down in the bathroom sink and try to drown me. She would choke me almost every day. Hold my head in the bed. Uh, Several times. I can't tell you how many times. Because my mom was potty training me. And she would send me in the corner as soon as my mom would leave, because my mom would be gone like 8 hours. And she would stand me in the corner as soon as my mom. Yep. And she would tell me I couldn't come out of the corner until I peed in my pants. Because she was going to spank me for peeing in my pants. And she was going to tell my mom I peed in my pants. And my mom spanked me again. Yeah. So my sister was trying to make sure I got double ass beaten. She fucking like me. There's several other things. She used to hold my head down in the beds. Sit on top of me and choke me. She, one time she used to talk to God out loud. I still do. I mean, I talk to God out loud. I talk to God out loud. But if you don't, that's you, but I do. And I was talking to God out loud, and it's on her fucking mouth. She can't stand it. She says God isn't real. But if he was, he wouldn't have made me. Um, so, anyway, she said, yeah, she heard me talking to God out loud again. She was going to tell my mom I was cussing. So I talked to the Lord. Thank you. And I begged him. I was on my 3. I said, God, I'm scared not to talk to you. Because everybody around me is trying to harm me. And I'm scared. And I'm scared not to talk to you. Right? I said, God at 3. I say what my sister said. She's going to tell my mom I'm cussing. And I'm going to be spanking for talking to you. Right? I told her that. I'm terrified not to talk to you. I'm terrified to talk to you. And I said, no matter what I do, she's going to tell my mom I'm cussing. So let's say, let's get rid of some shit. He said, we're going to talk in code. We say, fuck you, dickhead. That means I love you so much. Right? He's telling him you can get away with it. And the only reason you're going to be able to get away with this is because of how abusive your sister is. She's got a demon. We're going to play games with this demon. Right? Okay. And so, can't remember exactly what happened. But I was cussing, and she was going to tell on me. And I told her, go ahead, tell on me. What are you going to tell on me for? That I was cussing or that I was talking to God out loud? What am I getting in trouble for? So if I talk to God out loud, you're going to say I'm cussing. And if I cuss, you're going to say I'm cussing. So just fucking tell her. Alright? And my sister said she was sick of me and she hated my butt. And as soon as she could figure out, no. She stuck my hand in a cast iron stove at my mom's house when I was little. And my sister stuck my hand to the cast iron stove. And she told my mom I refused to listen to her. And I refused to tie my shoes. And I fell. And I burnt myself on the cast iron stove. But what had happened was she stuck my hand to the stove. So that I would understand that she was serious and that she really wanted me dead. True story. And she told me from now on she didn't give a fuck what I said. As long as she didn't have to hear my fucking mouth. And when Mama left, she was going to lock me in the closet. And that I better learn how my fucking pee until my mom got home, which was about 8 hours. Because if I pissed my pants, she was going to beat my ass and she was going to home. Which was better than the other option, because she said the other option was next time I got on her nerves, she was going to put my hand on the stove. She was going to shove me inside of it, burn me alive, and dump my ashes across in the field. And tell Mom I ran away. So I got used to her locking me in the closet. And I spent a good 3 years of my life locked in a closet. For 8 to 10 hours a day. With no water and no way to pee. Yeah. Fuck. I fucked my head up a little bit. Anyway. That's when I developed multiple personalities. Because between being molested by my stepfather, being molested by my uncle, and being beaten and abused by my big sister was a little bit too much for my 3-year-old psyche to handle. So a multiple personality and a second personality was invented to help me cope. And to be my friend, and to talk to, and all that shit in that dark closet with the spiders and the rats. Yeah. So it's been a good 3 years like that. So that's where that's where I got developed. What's it called? Yeah. Disassociative identity. Which I didn't even know what the fuck it was until my 30s. I mean, everybody's always said I have multiple personalities, but I didn't fucking know. It scares a lot of people. And that is something that I'm fucking quite aware of. And I'm just quite aware of it. So, it's part of me. You may see me be one way one day and completely different motherfucker the next 45 minutes. It just depends. Because most of the time, your psyche creates the personality. You have little choice over who your psyche invents to handle such a situation. So anyway, what am I talking about? So anyway, fuck. I've had different personalities the majority of my life. Yeah, and I've always been able to control it. I've always been able to control it after I was 3. You know what I'm saying? As I got into a teenager, I knew I had multiple personalities because Barbara had been taking care of Rabbit for a long fucking time. And I knew when I was scared or I needed something, boom, go to Rabbit. Sure, all that shit. But when, yeah, when, fuck, when, fuck y'all, I'm sorry. When my mom died, and my dad died, and my favorite uncle died, my dog I had 17 years died, and my favorite brother died. My husband took it upon himself to use that opportunity to show me just how abusive he could be. And he definitely was extremely abusive. He beat me while I was pregnant with 4 children. Threw me out in the desert with my child on my hip. Told me how ugly I was, how fat I was. How embarrassed he was of me. What a nigger lover I was. Y'all excuse my French, but I think he says it to me, but I'll get rid of it. I'm not a racist person. I have several friends, a lot of friends, that are of a darker color than me, and that I care a fucking lot about, or I did. Yeah. So, like I said, he took it upon himself to use that opportunity to beat me. And abuse me times 10. Twice, yeah. Twice he's in the process of strangling me to death. And thank God the neighbor heard him screaming how he was going to strangle me. And he said, somebody call the police, I'm going to kill her. He was so drunk. He had his hands to cut it on my throat. He he was definitely gonna kill me if somebody went to count. Like I said, the Lord finally helped me get away from him. But by then, this is the damage was done. Person I knew it was when I met him. No longer existed. I don't know what the fuck she was like. Or who the fuck she was. Your arm had a serious fucking eyeshadow. I'm just gonna say, fuck it. And, he caused an enormous amount of physical scar, which, I mean, most of it is a heal. So like I said, I haven't been with him since 2010. And the emotional scars are still pretty fucking severe. Yeah. But I'm coming to terms with them. And I am getting better. I can't remember who I was when I was with him. For shit. But thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. He said, the person I was with when I was with him was a fictitious character. Was someone my psyche had to invent for me to survive the abuse and the trauma. So the Lord told me stop trying to remember who I was when I was with him. Because that woman can't help anyone, even herself. And so I thank the Lord, he's so smart. He caused some crazy shit to happen. For the original Guardian personality, which is Barbara. She's a bad bitch. And as he triggered my memory, and the Guardian personality just came out naturally because it was a task that she would naturally handle and wouldn't leave anybody else to take care of. It is bad. So, so now, uh-oh. So now Barbara's a very smart woman. Very smart. She has an extremely high IQ. and pretty much photograph it. Pretty much. Let's much look like. She's a bookworm. She's in dark and a nerd. And she spends all of the time alone with the Lord, learning anything and everything she can. Right? Okay. So, with that being said, the Lord said, He drew this personality out. He means a warrior. Some people tried to hurt Rabbit really bad because Rabbit's very soft-hearted. She couldn't hurt her if she tried. But Barbara likes fight. She's fucking good at it. She don't take no shit. Her sole purpose in life and I do mean her sole purpose in life is to protect Rabbit and her own circumstances. That's what multiple personalities are for. So I brought this personality out. For multiple reasons. Because a lot of people attacked Rabbit unfairly, unjustly, out of jealousy. The Lord thinks it's time that Barbara show up to defend her. He said enough time has passed and that my brain damage is healed. And my amnesia is gone. And the people that ganged up on me to hurt me for no reason other than envy and jealousy are no longer friends and no longer talk. And so now, like I was easy prey because I was all alone, and these people who attacked me are now easy prey. Because they are. So God told me the best. First of all, the best revenge is success. And never forget that. But never forget that. The best revenge is success. You know, this rabbit has no confidence. And Barbara is fucking up. And so, guys, so we're changing personalities. And we're going to do it the same way we did the first time. And we're going to tell Barbara the truth. She's really needed right now. Because a lot of people hurt her. Unnecessarily. And they went out of their way to hurt her children. To hurt her. Out of envy and jealousy. I said enough time has passed. They can go ahead and heal. All the way. And that He will bless me to succeed above and beyond anything I could ever imagine. Because my faith in the Lord never wavered. At no point did I think it was something that the Lord was doing to hurt me. And that even during the worst times of my life, I still came to the Lord in prayer. I still listened to Him. I still obeyed Him. And I never stopped loving Him. I never thought He was doing anything to punish me. I always trusted and believed it was out of sheer malice out there. So the Lord said, because of my loyalty and my faithfulness to Him, that He had designated this time, this season in my life, for me to succeed over abundance. While my enemies forgot I existed. Or to my enemies, don't even think about me anymore. They think I'm dead or something or whatever, they don't give a fuck. I'm just not a threat to them. said the Lord tell me, focus. Focus on greatness. And he didn't tell me. All that confidence he poured in me as a child, and that he was with me, no matter how many demons attacked me, no matter how many men tried to hurt me, and no matter how many times my sister tried to kill me. The Lord was with me, and he kept me protected. And he reminded me of that. And he told me, and that he summoned this guardian personality, this protector, this alter ego, if you will, to protect Rabbit and defend her and destroy her enemies. One by one, so they would never get haughty enough to try anything so stupid again. Because as much as they would love to believe that I am not anointed and that I'm not special to the Lord, my God goes out of his way to take special time throughout each and every day. And I mean each and every day. Since I can remember in my mother's womb, to assure me and reassure me that I am special to him, very special to him, and I am highly favored and blessed, and I have a heavenly anointing. And that is why people work so hard to hurt me, because they're envious of the blessings I receive from the Lord freely. And so the Lord has kept on and kept on. I love you, God. Doing anything and everything that he possibly can to get my attention, to communicate with me, to prove to me A, that it is talking to him, talking to me. Or A, I'm not crazy. And B, that it is him talking to me. C, that I am special to him. And D, that I'm anointed. And E, just like the rest of the Lord's chosen ones, will not allow my enemies to overcome me. And that's what the Lord said. He said, more than one of his favorite kings have been chased, have been lied on, have been attacked, and have been stolen from. Their families have become their worst enemies. And were more likely to hurt them and then help them out of envy and jealousy. So, like I said, it doesn't make me any different than any of the rest of his chosen few. In fact, it just gives me more evidence that my experiences tend to coincide with the rest of his anointed kings. So, God told me, stop trusting this shit. He said, stop letting this shit break my heart. My family didn't deserve me in their life in the first place. They don't love God like I do. They don't believe in Him. They don't believe in me. All they know is that I get special treatment. And they don't like it. And so, and they like to take my blessings. They like to steal everything God gives. So it said, take this separation from my blood relatives as an enormous blessing. And the Lord said, take it as an enormous blessing. Because He said, to be honest, I'm already done the work. And God said, to be honest, I've already done the work. I just rarely ever ask for a reward. Lord said, I don't work for Him, seeking a reward. Everything I do for the Lord, I do out of love. Don't do it. Expectation. But the Lord said, He wasn't doing this for the reasons I thought He was doing it. He said He's not doing it necessarily to give me a reward. That's not His full intention. said he's doing it because he fucking wants to. And that's what he said. And he said, I want you on this fucking camera, and God cusses at me. I know a lot of people say the Lord does not cuss. Well, I'm a little bit of stubborn, hard-headed motherfucker. And when I was a little girl, me and the Lord used to use cuss words as code words, and so I could speak to him out loud without my sister beating my ass. And so, like if I say, suck my dick, cocksucker, that means I really missed you today. God, I had a long day at school. I didn't get to say nothing all day, and I love you. Okay? And so that's it. That was all. We got people don't understand it. Fuck them. That ain't no relationship. That's ours. And that's what they told me. And they said, people say that's a demon. Yeah, well, that's your demon, not mine. I know God. And so we got our own thing going on. I'm sure you got your own little thing going on with your God. Alright, so I definitely got my own little thing going on with mine. Alright, I've been through some shit. And if it wasn't for him, always coming up with a way to communicate with me. Oh yeah. In secret. You dead bitch. But because the Lord is so smart and so innovative, and damn, he's always found a way to keep me in the fucking touch. Right? Okay, I think that's enough makeup, y'all. So anyway, the Lord said he knows I'm shy. And he knows I don't like people looking at me. And he knows I'm extremely self-conscious with all the abuse I endured from childhood to early 30s. So he said he knows I have issues. But he said, just remember that when I was a little girl, bitch, I didn't even know how to spell my motherfucking name. I couldn't even write my own damn name. Right? I couldn't say Roy for shit. Everybody else said Roy in the third grade. I said Rory. Couldn't fix it. My mouth was fucked up. And God somehow talked to my music teacher in deciding I would be the best candidate to deliver the Gettysburg Address in our school play because I could read so well and because and I was the only one who could read it and memorize it. So my music teacher spent a lot of time, extra time, helping me enunciate my words properly. Roy was just one of the things that fell in place. You also remind me that I was afraid to go to school because I didn't think I was smart enough to go to kindergarten. Yeah. Halfway through kindergarten, and they decided my IQ was extremely high, and they started testing me for gifted programs. So the Lord always reminds me. I never thought I would be able to ride a bike. I learned to ride one when I was 25. Never thought I'd be able to drive a semi. I learned to drive one when I was 25. Never thought I'd buy my own house. When I was 26. Every single thing I have ever thought or doubted that I could handle, my Lord has prepared me for it and made sure that not only could I handle it, and that I could handle it well, and that nobody else could handle it any fucking better. And so, turning this camera on and being in the spotlight was something I wanted to do when I was a child. Not like this, obviously. I wanted to be my fair lady. I love my fair lady. And I want to be my fair lady. But the Lord said, He's got bigger plans for me. He said, because I'm so shy. And I am. And I came from a place where, bitch, if you look at me motherfucking twice, that means I'm about to poke your damn eyes out. You eyeballing motherfucker, don't eyeball me. An asshole about this shit. But, the Lord told me the way He's got this shit set up now. Basically, all I have to do is sit in my room and do the same exact thing I would normally do. And instead of being terrified, and someone was going to see this seal the Lord put on my head, because I definitely do have God's soul. And God said, instead of me being terrified, someone was going to see this seal I have on my forehead, which you'll see when I turn the lights on, that I can go ahead and prepare for basically everybody to see it. Because you guys are way the fuck over here and I'm safe in my fucking room. So nobody's gonna hurt me. So, yeah, God said I could go ahead and tell the truth and say I'm extremely anointed. Anyway, good luck finding somebody more anointed than me in this time frame or any time frame after this. Because it's the end of days, obviously. I mean, we all know we're living in the book of Revelations. And the Lord has been preparing me to be the leader of the 144,000 support. And I am sure that the majority of the world think it's going to be a man that leads God's people. And that's going to be a specific church. And that's going to be the bride of Christ. But does anybody in fucking anywhere land have a brain? Think about it like this. When God put his spirit in Jesus' body, and he came to the earth as a man, right? To teach the world how he was. And introduce himself as the king. Didn't he use a man's body? Didn't the Lord Almighty put his spirit in the body of a Nazarene? Didn't he? And introduce himself as the Son from the Father? Right? So, I don't know if anybody reads the Bible, but I get a crush on Jesus, and it's fucking bad. I got a real bad crush on Jesus. I've been kissing up to the Lord ever since I was, I don't know, a year old. And my mama read me the damn gospel. She read me the book of fucking John. Then she went to Mark. Then she went to Matthew. Then she went to Luke. Then she went to Acts. Boy, I was a fucked up bitch over Jesus at that point. I was fucking in love. I was only 3. The only men I ever met were bad. So I knew that was a good one. Okay, did we put everything on I need on? I think so. So since I was maybe 3, I started reading real well. And I started going to the Lord and asking the Lord to teach me anything. But to be 100% honest, the Lord has always been there. I've always heard the Lord's voice. He's always talked to me individually. He's always pulled me aside. He's always told me I was important. He's always told me I was a special class. He's always reiterated. So I don't doubt. And so I can remember. Okay, because a lot of people will tell you I'm crazy. They tell me I'm crazy. You're crazy. That's not the Lord talking to you. The Lord doesn't talk like that. That's not the Lord. That's a demon. You have schizophrenia. Oh my God. Oh yeah. Yes, sir. Definitely. You need to get checked out. You need medication. You need to be psychiatrically evaluated. Oh, I don't believe this shit. People have said to me, to try to convince me that I'm just not good enough for the Lord to talk to me. But I'm not gonna lie. I never doubted the Lord ever. I never doubted He was talking to me. I never doubted I was special. I never doubted demons were after me. I never doubted humans, angels, and demons, and people with their third eye up. I could see this bitch. Can y'all see this bitch between my eyes? Y'all see that between my eyes? Everybody? See it? See that between my eyes? Right here? See it? See it? It's God's seal on my forehead. It's a special seal. It doesn't go away. It's a light from the inside. God kissed my forehead. And he's so funny. I said, God, what are you doing? He said, God, stay in this closet with me. I said, why? He said, baby, I love you. I just put a big fat kiss on your forehead, sweetheart, and it's not going away. Yeah, bitch. I said, okay, God, thank you. And he said, well, no, you want to thank me for that. Yeah, I'm not. And he said, angels and demons can see it, and I guarantee you, anybody with a third eye can see it too. He said, it's going to cause a lot of envy, a lot of jealousy, a lot of hatred, a lot of envies, honey. I mean, enemies. So that was when I was 3. I forgot all about it because I had amnesia. When the Lord started talking to me, y'all, it was so fucking funny because I didn't know who I was. I had no. I damn sure didn't know who God was. But I had he kept trying to get my attention to talk to me, which I thought was fucking hilarious. Because I thought I was crazy, and I kept thinking, I know I'm fucking nuts. I keep hearing someone talk to me. And they keep telling me it's God, and I have this favor, and I have that favor, and I can get away with this, and I have this power, and this, that, and the other, and I'm not like that. And I said, bitch, I know I'm not fucking crazy. I checked myself into it, and because I wasn't on drugs, but I damn sure thought I fucking needed some, so I checked myself into it. Right? No, they said there's nothing wrong with me. I said, honey, there's nothing wrong with you. And our IQ is astronomical. And they said, I had, what do you call it, like special gifts. I can see future and shit like that. And sometimes I can read minds. And my quantum physics is just fucking fabulous. How? I don't know. I never studied quantum physics. I don't know shit about quantum physics. But, damn, I'm on point every time. My brain just doesn't act in my hand. I don't know how. But like I said, my IQ is fucking insane. So anyway, and it was the best. I went to the best fucking psych ward with Sovereign Health in California. I saw some of the best psychiatrists from the world. Just for them to tell me that no, there's nothing wrong with me. I have 100 videos of me speaking in tongues, which is hilarious. When I was a little girl, I was like, God, can you teach me a language that, the devil can't hear? That you and I can maybe understand? Because I think the devil's listening. And I don't want him to trip me up. Well, yeah, the God taught me a special angel language, right? Which is fucking hilarious because when I had amnesia, he said, take your little pretty ass and turn that damn camera you got on and sit down and talk to me. We have some things to talk about. Well, I talked to the Lord for quite some time, actually. Actually, he did most of the talking. It was my mouth. And I cannot believe how many languages came out of my mouth that I have never studied that Google can damn sure translate. So, cool beans, right? And that's when he showed me the star on my eye. So I started believing it. Maybe I'm not because there was a star on my forehead. And I can definitely speak in a lot of languages. I do not know how. So, yeah, I I started believing that I've been anointed. Maybe, I don't know. And I'm saying, 'cause like I said, multiple personalities and all, and the personality that we're going to call him Dick. His name's Larry Brown, but we're just going to call him Dick. But the personality that emerged from the trauma and the abuse and brain damage that he gifted me with uh, is not the same person that I am. So anyway, the Lord kept talking to me, and he said, "You know what I need you to do?" He said, "I need you to stop fucking being you, okay? Because you're not you, and you don't know who you are. So come here, I need you to do this. Come here, I need you to do that. Come here, I need you to do that." So inadvertently, the Lord is so fucking brilliant. He put me through several sequences of events, obviously, that, like I said, it just drew the guardian out, the protector, and the, I guess you want to call it alter ego, to second personality. So it drew that out. It brought Barbara out. Right. And about 2 days ago, the Lord said, "Guess what I did today?" I said, "What?" He said, "I got Barbara out." He said, "Just relax." He said, "In a couple days, shit's gonna happen naturally because Barbara's my kind of girl." I said, "What the fuck kind of girl is Barbara?" He said, "She's a bitch. She gets what she motherfucking wants." Ain't nobody gotta tell her because she don't even hear that shit. He said, "She's a bad bitch. She was invented to get what she wants. She doesn't take no for an answer. She's not afraid of shit. She's smart. Where there's a will, there's a way. And she will make something happen out of motherfucking nothing." He said, "I promise. If I give her a mission, a task, an idea, she's gonna get it. She listens to me. She listens close. She believes she's anointed. She knows she's highly favored by the Lord, and she does exactly what the Lord wants every fucking time." So, these last 3 days, I've been fucking hell. I'm not gonna lie. Because in the process of the Lord bringing out this my personality. I mean, yeah, I'm a rabbit. I'm only 3 years old, and you guys will see that quite a lot. You'll see me run around like a 3-year-old because I'm fucking 3. Emotionally, I'm fucking 3 years old, okay? Period. All right? I just stand. Barbara, the woman that you see in front of you, is just a guardian for the 3-year-old that was damaged. All right? I let her out all the time. I am quite aware that she's there. She is quite aware that I am here. Okay? We cohabitate in this body. I handle the adult things so she can have a decent childhood. I know that fucking sounds insane. But the little girl inside of me was raped, beaten, sexualized, neglected, abandoned. I can't tell you the things that have happened to me as a child. Horrible. And so this uh, guardian or alter ego is always been there since she was 3. The Lord helped her to get me as when she was 3 to protect her and to be her big sister slash greatest mom ever. Okay, so if you see me in this body running around like I'm 3 years old, sucking my thumb, and talking like an infant, it's because I am. It's still me, but it's rapid. Okay, I have found the best way and to cope with multiple personalities is to not try to suppress one or the other. Um, when I was 17, I'd make up a new personality every time I gave a fuck. I'd be like, well, I'm tired of being this girl. I'm going to be that girl. It's not listening to me. I'm going to do this, and it's different. And I would become a different person for a while, but I would always end up back to Barbara because Barbara's the one that handles every fucking thing. Like I said, with the trauma and shit, Barbara was gone. But now she's back to handle the fucking shit. Alright? We cohabitate very well. If you happen to see a sex goddess come out once in a while, I can't help it. I can't help it. Rabbit and I both have decided neither one of us are very sexually attractive. We just don't think so. I'm the brains and she's the brat. Okay, but sometimes it does take a female with some feminine wants to get some shit taken care of. So there's another one in there. We just call her Her Majesty. We call her Her Majesty because she knows she's fucking fine. And she's going to get what she wants. So there's normally those three, and that's about it. So, what was I saying? Yeah. So anyway, my task now, and I think God's going to make happen pretty fast. I'm hoping, I'm praying, I'm begging, and I'm pleading, is to show off this fucking star on my forehead and to show off how anointed I am and to brag about how highly favored and blessed I am by the Lord. This is not to piss off my fans, okay? My fans are covered underneath, all right? We all sit around, we all talk about it, we decide what we want to get away with and what God will let us get. I go, I do the asking, of course, and I'm gonna get it. And then we all share in it, okay? We all brag about it together. Because, hey, we know this bitch over here. This bitch gets what she wants from God. And that's what God's trying to for us. Okay, I know hardly anybody's really listening to me right now. A big fucking deal. There's probably more for me to get out than for anybody to hear. Plus, I'm on YouTube and this one shit. Alright? So, fuck. But yeah. In the meantime, like I said, this my I don't want to say predominant, I want to say my protective personality is taking over, and in the process a lot of memories that were blacked out as I was trying to be Barbara Brown and her fucks everybody else wanted me to be. Barbara Little got, forgotten. But now that she's coming back, I'm having a lot of memories. A lot of, can't think, emotions that I am having to learn to deal with as they happen, as fast as they can happen. So, hey guys, I break down whatever, please forgive me. I'm trying to do my best to maintain. And I'm trying to let my fans get a chance to know me a little bit better than I've been when you guys know me. Mostly I just chant and say the same thing over and over again. I don't talk about myself. And I don't interact with my fans at all. Very rare. With my viewers or whatever. Very rare. Because it's hard for me to talk about most of my experiences. But pretty soon What am I talking about? How long have I been on this thing? It's fucking 8:30 already. Is it fucking 8:30 already? Can you guys believe that shit? I have already been on like 3 hours. Are you fucking? Yeah, I've already been live 3 hours. I'm very pretty. Thank you. You're also Cherokee. Your hair is pretty. Yeah, it's fucking dye, baby. I had to dye that shit. I had chemo and I had to get it out. Yeah, I mean, my hair fell out. Okay. So, let me see. It is 8:30. All right. I am going to take myself a 30-minute break. Just 30 minutes. Just 30 minutes. Just 30 minutes. Just 30 minutes. Um, and then I'm going to come back and we're going to chant until the fucking sun comes up. All right?